What's up, guys? So, I know I said I was going to be doing some more vape stuff. I'm actually supposed to be at work right now, and I'm not. They told me I was going to have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the days. All the days that rhyme with day. So, anyway, with that being said, I got coil building shit everywhere. I had a massive stomach ache at work, and I was only supposed to work 6 hours today. I was like, fuck it. I'll just go in, fuck breakfast, screw all that nonsense. I'm just gonna go in. Well, something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and my stomach just went haywire on me. So I come home, ate a little bit of something. I've got a snack or two laying around in case I get hungry again. But I came home and built a little bit of something on this, and this is what I really wanted to talk about. Um, I don't even know where to start. I need to wick this better. I just built these coils, but I need to wick this build better. But just as it is, as it stands, as it were, this is amazing. So yeah, we'll talk about this build that I just did. I don't know how well it's going to translate on camera. Because, yeah, this camera doesn't really focus. But anyway, this is the wire that I use. If I can grab this little strand. This right here. I'll put it on a black background. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. This is 3 strands. And I'm sorry I don't have a really great camera to show you guys this. This is 3 strands of 28 gauge standard resistance A1 Canthal wire. I over-twisted it together to make a solid cord of this twisted wire. Now, with that being said, I did a 2mm inside diameter 6-wrap coil. I bent them very specifically so that they would fit into this deck, which is the Troll V2 RDA. I wicked her up and I vaped her. This ohmed out on my ohm reader at 0.22. It ohmed out on my device at a 0.191. So I went through Smock's little ingenious ohm setup on here, and I adjusted the ohm to a flat 0.2. And I've noticed on this that I'm getting excellent flavor. I'm getting excellent vapor production. I'm getting everything. And I'm only vaping at 43.5 watts. I'm still breaking in this wick. It is a very poorly wicked build. I need to re-wick it. I just put a little bit of cotton in there just to see how this thing would do. I didn't want to go overboard on the cotton and drown out the coils. Like, the coils need room to breathe. So with all that being said, stomach's still getting to me. Sorry about that, guys. With all that being said, I'm going to juice this baby up because I done burned her dry trying to break it in for this video. And we're going to vape on this and sort of talk about some of my favorite coil builds and things of that nature. I'm going to be using this this Daily Dose Night e-liquid today. This is one of my go-to vapes. Okay, guys? Like, this is one of my go-to juices. This stuff is amazing. You can probably pick this up for no more than, I think it's around 20 something, maybe upward 25 for a 60 milliliter bottle. It's a Daily Dose Night, and they've got morning. I think they got like morning, afternoon, and night. I like the night. Okay, night is good. I think the morning is like a watermelon something or another, and then afternoon is like some sort of strawberry or some other type of fruity flavor. This is not fruity. This is very bready. This tastes, to me, it doesn't really say on the bottle what this is supposed to taste like. It does not have a flavor profile on it, so I'm going to guess at the flavor profile. I've talked to a lot of people who have vaped this juice. They agree with me, so I'm going to go with my flavor profile. This tastes like fresh French toast. Okay, if you guys like French toast, if you ever go to Burger King, get those little deep fried French toast sticks, or you guys have French toast from the freezer aisle and dip them in the maple syrup. This tastes a lot like French toast, but it's delicious. It's very sweet. It's very aromatic. If you are vaping this in public, people will know. You can smell it from a mile away, and they're gonna be like, somebody's cooking French toast. Like it's just it's that good. It's that good. One con about this juice that I will point out is the style of the packaging. This is glass. Okay, if you drop this, game over. That goes like $30 down the drain. It also has a pinch top eyedropper style glass dropper in it. I don't like those for dripping because when you're building on an RDA, you really don't need a lot of juice. You need to put it where you want to put it. So another juice that I have is this Chuck Clouds, and this is the birthday cake flavor. If you look at the way this bottle is made, first of all, it's plastic. That's always a plus. If I drop this, I will pick it up and I will still use it. And it's got the little unicorn tip on it. This is better for RDAs because I can fully control where and how much juice is going on my wick. But, you know, just with that being said, I could always find an old unicorn bottle, put this in it. That's not a big deal. I'm just saying for the price point on this, I think the packaging could be better. It looks nice. It does. It looks nice. But unless you just need it as a novelty piece, I don't use it as novelty. This is one of my go-to juices. So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna drop a little bit of juice on this wick right here. We are gonna vapor, man. Talking about Chuck Clouds, this thing. I'm not used to vaping sub-ohm builds at low wattage. And I've noticed about this Smock Baby Alien here, you can do that. You can Vope. Wow. I just got all them words mixed up. I think that's called a spoonerism. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because I know like a normal spoonerism is where you replace like the consonant sounds of words with other consonant sounds of words in the same sentence. I don't know about vowels though. I don't know if there's a different terminology. Like if you said, if you want to say welcome back to school, but you said welcome whack to school, that's a spoonerism. But with the vowels, I said Vope. But anyway, this is one of my go-to vapes. This is awesome. I've never really vaped low wattage on sub-ohm builds. But for some reason, this Baby Alien, it can do it. I know it's probably not the safest. Always make sure you're using the safest batteries. Always make sure you practice battery safety. Always make sure if you're going to be building your own coils, you know Ohm's law, what resistance you're at. You need to know everything about amps, watts, volts, ohms, everything. So just make sure you know your stuff. I'm pretty experienced when it comes to building this stuff. Please be safe. Please be safe. If you want to build this exact same build that I've got, if you go back, pause the video, and build it step by step on my description, the 3-strand 28 gauge Canthal, OverTwist on the 6 wrap, 2mm inside diameter. If you build those coils and it ohms out to what I say, right around 0.22, and you blow your hand off, don't be like, oh, well, this guy on the internet, this Ezra dude, under that fucking sketchy ass Neon Nightfall channel. I take no liability. Practice safety. Practice safety. If your device wants to tell you, hey, dumbass, don't vape this build, don't vape that build. My device, you can see just a little bit of the vapor stuff happening there. It's not telling me not to vape this build. I can vape this build. It's just, oh, God, that French toast. Oh, it's so wonderful. But anyway, just be safe. And don't blame me if you do something wrong. Just be experienced. If you're not very experienced, get someone else to build it for you. I've built coils for my friends. They'll be like, you know, hey, Ezra, dude, you build coils. I got an RDA. Build me a sick as fuck build to put in my shit, you know? And I'm like, alright, cool, I can do that. They don't feel comfortable doing it. They're not very experienced. And I respect that. I would rather them come to me and ask me to do it than one of them get burned, injured, exploded, hospitalized, become a terrorism suspect, that kind of thing. Like, just, you know, be safe. Be safe. That's my big rant on safety right there. Without further ado, we're going to vape this. Oh my goodness. I get hit this like 2 or 3 times. My entire bedroom just fogs up. I mean, this build is sick, man. I love this build. I want to replicate this so much. That's why I saved this piece of wire. I know how to do this. I've got a very easy, simple way to over twist this like I did. When I say over twist, I twisted it to the point where it started to crink up. Just where it start, like if you take a string and you keep twisting the string, eventually it's going to like crinkle up and fold in on itself because it can't take being straight and twisted that many times. I got that wire to twist right to where it started to do that. Not completely overlapped itself, but like just where it started to bow out of shape and become not straight because I twisted it too much. And then I took pliers and pulled her back out to where it was straight. So that's what I mean when I say over twist. Usually when people twist wire, they'll twist it till it's twisted. I over twist my wire. I just got a Facebook message. Pating! Anyway, with all that being said, this build is great. I don't know what it is about this SMOC interface that allows you to. I'm at 43.5 watts, and a lot of people are thinking for a 0.2 ohm build or a 0.25, that's standard vape stuff, you know. But I'm not used to vaping at 43 watts on a 0.2 ohm build. And when I built these coils, I put them on my ohm reader, which I've got the Coil Master ohm reader. I've got an entire Coil Master V2 kit. This is a Coil Master V2 ohm reader. It ohmed out at 0.22. Okay, and that's after I was done firing it. I already glowed the coils up real nice, had them nice and red hot, pinched them all together, got them glowing evenly from the inside out. After I'd already done all that and pulsed my coils, I ohmed out at a 0.22. When I stuck it on my SMOC device here, this little baby alien AL85, it ohmed out at a 0.191. I went through the settings, I adjusted the ohm to a flat 0.2. I did that because I know what my ohm reader says, I know what my device says, and I'm pretty comfortable in the mid-range there. I'm very comfortable with this device reading it as a 0.2 instead of a 0.19. Because once you break that 0.2, once you go to 0.1 whatever, 0.1x, it gets a little on the hairy side, even on a regulated device. So be careful, guys. I've had this thing tell me straight up, hey, dumbass, don't vape this. Like, it'll say, your atomizer's short now. It'll say, you know, don't abuse our products. I love that little screen on here. It's like, don't abuse the product. Like, they'll tell you, hey, you know, you're being a silly goofy butt. Don't vape this. Listen to your device. It's regulated for a reason. It's all about safety. One of the most important things about vape. There I go again with the vowel sounds. Viping. Viping. That's a cool term. One of the best things about vaping is that you're not smoking cigarettes. Okay, cigarettes are bad. I quit again like a week ago. I loved vaping. I vaped for like 2 years. And I was chucking clouds. I wasn't smoking. I'd smoked for like 5 years before that, and I got on vaping. And I quit smoking. Unfortunately, I lost my job. I couldn't keep and maintain my hobby anymore. I could not pay the price point for my vape, so I went back to smoking. And after smoking for about another year and a half, I just got this last week. I've not had a cigarette since last week. I don't want a cigarette. This is all I will ever need. And now I have a good job. I got a raise here recently. I'm doing decent, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to maintain this. And it's great. That's like a good thing about vaping is that you're not smoking cigarettes. But number 2, right underneath that, everyone always says that's the most important thing is that you're not smoking cigarettes. Not true. The most important thing is that you practice safety. Just be safe about it. This is something that hadn't been around a long time. Okay, a lot of people are still in the gray areas on what's safe, what's not safe. So just listen to your device, learn stuff, go read everything you can, familiarize yourself with everything you need to know about what you're doing. It pays off. And I do like having all my fingers. So anyway, with all that being said, Again, this is a 6-wrap dual coil build. Both coils are 6-wrap around a 2mm jig. And this build is amazing. It's got that 3-strand 28 gauge OverTwist going on to it. It's the flavors on point. The vapor production is ridiculous. I can run it at 43.5 watts. I'm probably gonna we're gonna say this is broken enough. We're gonna run it up to 45. Let's run it up to 45 and see what she does. Oh yeah, much denser. Not hotter. Not hotter at all. And I've got this airflow restricted to about halfway. It's not hot. This is not a hot vape at all. This is not even a warm vape. It's a very cool vape. But it's denser. The higher you're going to crank the wattage up, the more denser, the more flavorful. Because I'm not used to running this point 0.2 and below or 0.25 and below on build at such a low wattage. You really need to pump the wattage through them. I don't want to take this AL85 all the way up to 85 watts. My battery life would be crap. So I'm looking for a good coil that I can take to work, get excellent vapor production, excellent flavor, excellent durability out of. I will clean these off, re-wick them, whatever I gotta do. I love them. I can reproduce them. This is the shit, man. This is my go-to coil from now on. I will not do anything. I used to run 20 gauge Canthal and build down to 0.2, 0.25. No more. I will run this 28 gauge Canthal, the thin, hair thin wire, and I will not braid, but triple twist, over twist it. And this is what I'm gonna be building with, guys. Like this. I can't get over this. This is so sick. This is good. Man, that juice is delicious. But anyway, that's all the time I got for now, guys. If you like this video and try these coils out, especially if you like the coils, give it a good thumbs up, man. Just post in the comments below if you tried them or not. Tell me if I said anything that made you feel a little edgy. Just throw a comment down there that says, hi, what's up? That's cool with me. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. Thumbs it down if you want. But anyway, as always, guys, I hope you all dreaming neon, and I will see y'all in the next video.